the great thing about social media is that we've got plenty of users self-identifying, everything from personal interests to geography and location, to income and marital status and tons and tons of demographic information. But with Facebook, for example, having over 1 billion active users, brands have to have an analytic approach and tools to make sense of it all. So it's a balance between understanding what users give you and then not being too creepy about how you use it and putting that to use in a business context. In the beginning it was, well, this is a new era. Brands are no longer in control of the message. You've got to think about consumers and all the power they've got. I think we went a little bit too far and assumed that consumers always were smart and knew precisely what they wanted. We're somewhere in between, where brands set the stage, they make the products, after all, at the end of the day. Consumers react and consume, or they don't. So there's a balance to be had somewhere in between. And I think brands that figure out how to use social media for customer acquisition, retention, loyalty, and relationship development are the ones that are starting to win. Many companies tend to do things the way they've always been done. And so it can be frustrating sometimes where people are only looking for small incremental change rather than looking for outsized ideas that can really drive business. But when you're an enterprise the size of a Procter & Gamble or a Unilever, the markets are requiring your company to grow at an enormous rate. And so the only way to do that is to find value and new ideas that exist on the edges of your network or your business operations. And social media now gives you an efficient way of understanding what's going on in your ecosystem and then putting that into the mainstream. The key is to not put too much emphasis on social media or social business alone. The key is to understand how the entire business starts to integrate these new principles and then operates as an enterprise. Showing the business benefits of social technology and social business are what start to move most companies out of their fear, uncertainty, and doubt and moving forward into the future. But when we look at data and we look at research, companies show anywhere from a $900 to $1 trillion opportunity out there for companies to do better marketing and to generate revenue. On the same side, inside the organization, we see that companies could drive from 10 to 30% cost reduction by using social technologies. So I think the companies that understand what's going on and how to and then implement technology and process are going to be the ones that start to outstrip their competitors and start to beat them in market. I believe the average worker will spend anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks a year just looking for data, right? So having better indexing, better technologies to get that information faster will save time and drive productivity. But what companies are seeing now is by storing and having information posted centrally and allowing greater collaboration, more access, information flows faster, more freely, and business moves at a more rapid pace. So IBM, a high-tech company, has done a great job using internal social technology to speed collaboration, to use communities to improve the customer service processes and save money. Certainly the ones who have started to use social media in their customer service processes have become more humanized and more engaging and seeing higher customer satisfaction through those channels. I know of a publisher who started to use wikis instead of email and is driving double-digit cost reduction inside their company. So a lot of point examples out there. It's tough to put it all together, but we're getting there.
How is technology changing your world? Join the conversation at tvo.org/pull.